Snakes are a diverse group of reptiles found all over the world, except Antarctica. They are characterized by their elongated legless bodies, forked tongues, lack of eyelids, and highly predatory lifestyle. They are part of the squamate order, which also includes lizards. Snakes are highly feared by many people due to their slender appearance and many species being highly venomous. These reptiles typically do not view humans as prey. Most of the time, they just want to mind their own business. Attacks only really happen when these animals are provoked or harmed themselves. Large snakes, such as the reticulated python, have been known to occasionally prey on humans, but such cases are very rare. The snake group, also known as Serpentis, or serpents if you will, includes all of the true snakes, from the pythons and boa constrictors to venomous forms and everything else. One of my personal favorite members of this group are the sea snakes. Sea snakes, as their name suggests, are fully aquatic, mostly venomous reptiles, characterized by their paddle-like tails and narrow, flattened bodies. They are exclusively found in the warm waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Sea snakes belong to the family Elapidae. Elapids are characterized by their permanently erect fangs at the front of the mouth. Most species are venomous, except the turtle-headed sea snakes. This is also the family that includes the king cobra, which is the largest venomous snake on Earth. It is also my favorite species. There are two groups within sea snakes, Hydrophiinae and Laticordinae. I'm sorry if I butchered those. The former contains most species of sea snake, as well as some land snakes from Australia and Asia, such as taipans, tiger snakes, brown snakes, and death adders. The latter only includes the sea kraits, of which only 3 species are found exclusively in fresh water. Along with whales and dolphins, sea snakes are the most completely aquatic of all living air-breathing vertebrates. Among this group are species with some of the most potent venoms of all snakes. Some bite only when provoked, while others are much more aggressive. Elapids were not the only snake family that gave rise to aquatic forms. Other, now extinct, snake groups have also adapted to living in the ocean, with the most notable being the extinct family, Palaeophiidae. This family of marine snakes lived from the late Cretaceous to late Eocene, approximately from 70 to 33.9 million years ago. They are not very closely related to the modern sea snakes, despite being, well, sea snakes themselves. This is because that modern sea snakes belong to a separate family, Elapidae, as mentioned earlier. Some experts suggest that the Palaeophiidae family are more closely related to the file snakes, though this is debated. Members of this family were among the largest snakes that ever existed, with many being much larger than modern sea snakes. This is best seen in the type genus and main topic of this video, Palaeophis. This genus lived during the Eocene epoch, existing between 56 and 34 million years ago. The genus name, Palaeophis, means ancient snake. Fossils of species within this genus have been found in England, France, Denmark, Morocco, and Mali. Remains have also been found in North America, including Maryland and Virginia. Palaeophis is a massive genus containing nearly 20 different species. Species of the genus heavily varied in size. The species, P. casei, is the smallest, measuring just 1.3 meters or 4 feet long. This makes it similar to most medium-sized snakes today. No species, however, was quite as impressive in size as the largest species, P. colossaeus. Based on isolated vertebrae, this giant measured between 8 and 12 meters or 26 to 40 feet long. This not only makes it the largest member of its family, but also among the largest snakes in general, being comparable in size to a modern minke whale or a large basking shark. This would also make it comparable in size to several mosasaur species from the late Cretaceous, and similar in size to another extinct snake, the infamous Titanoboa. This species was basically that, but fully aquatic. However, do keep in mind that the genus has a lot of species, so size heavily varied, with most not even reaching close to this size. Different species are thought to have occupied different ecological niches. The largest species, P. colossaeus, preyed on various aquatic life, such as bony fish, sharks, lungfish, turtles, and crocodiliforms. It's not certain whether these snakes were constrictors. It is likely they would have killed large prey before attempting to consume them, to prevent serious damage to their heads in the process. Unlike modern sea snakes, it's highly unlikely that these snakes were venomous, but it doesn't make them any less deadly. Studies on its vertebrae suggest that Palaeophis had a considerably faster metabolism and growth rate than modern snakes. This may suggest that these snakes might have been endothermic or warm-blooded, similar to other marine reptiles, such as mosasaurs. These snakes lived in a variety of different habitats, shown by their massive fossil distribution. They thrived in warm environments, like shallow seas, gulfs, estuaries, and river mouths. They would have preferred tropical and subtropical waters, and lacked the adaptations for deep ocean swimming, which is why they mostly stuck to shallower habitats. They would have shared their habitat with a primitive group of whales, known as the basilosaurids, or serpent whales, which were abundant during the Eocene. Palaeophis became extinct, along with other members of its family, during the end of the Eocene, roughly 34 million years ago. Its extinction may have been due to severe shifts in global climates and changing ocean temperatures. At the end of the Eocene epoch, the Earth experienced massive cooling and drying. The shallow seas these snakes called home dried up, and the oceans grew too cold for them to survive. This eventually put an end to these giant sea serpents, and the last large marine reptiles since the mosasaurs. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you have, I'd appreciate if you drop a like and comment. If you like this sort of content, you can subscribe to this channel if you feel like it. Stay blessed and enjoy the rest of your day.